Okay, Esther, my name is William K. And you have to go anyway. I have to read the anyway. I gotta read the Bible. I'm gonna read another part of the Bible. To read Jeremiah chapter 2. Okay. Moreover, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Go and cry in the ears of Jerusalem, saying, Thus saith the Lord, I remember the kindness of thy youth, of thine episodes, when thou wentest after me in the wilderness, in the land that was not sown. Israel was holiness unto the Lord, and the first fruit of his incense. All that devour him shall afford, and evil shall come upon them, say the Lord. Hear the word, O Lord, O house of Jacob, and the families of the house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, iniquity of our fathers are found in me, and they are gone far from me, and walk after vanity, and became vain. And you said, Where is the Lord that brought us up out of the land of Egypt? That is the through of the wilderness, and the deserts and the pits, through the land of drought and the shadow of death, through the land no man passed through, and no man dwelt. And I brought in the plentiful country, and to eat the fruit thereof and the goodness thereof. But ye entered and defiled my land, and made thine heritage an abomination. But ye said not, Where is the Lord? And they that handle the law knew me not. And the pastors transgressed against me. And the prophets prophesied by Baal, and walked after things that did not profit. Wherefore, I will yet with you, saith the Lord, and with your children's children will I plead. For pass over the isles of Kiddim, and you see the sin to Kinder. They consider diligently have seen it be such a thing. Had the nation changed their gods, and are yet no gods? But my people had changed their glory, which did not profit. Be astonished, O ye heavens, at this, or be afraid, and be over desolate, saith the Lord. For my people have committed two evils, and they have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed them without certains, broken certains that can hold no water. And is Israel a servant? And is Israel a servant? And is he whole-born slave? Why is he spoiled? The young lions roared upon him and yelled, and they made his land waste. His cities were burned without inhabitant. Also the children of Memphis and Tampines have broken the crown of thy head. And hast thou be procured this unto thyself, and thou hast forsaken the Lord thy God? And they led thee by the way. And now when hast thou to do in the way of Egypt, to drink the waters of Sihor? Or hast thou do in the way of Assyria, to drink the waters of the river? Thine own wickedness shall correct thee, and thy backsliding shall reprove thee. Now therefore the seed that is evil thing and bitter, and that has forsaken the Lord thy God, and that is my fear not in thee, and saith the Lord God of hosts. For of old time I have broken thy yoke, and burst thy bands. And thou saidst, I will not transgress. When upon every high hill, and under green tree thou wanderest, playing the Heriot, and I have planted a tree, a noble vine, wholly a right sea now, and how art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? For thou and for though thou wash thee with nitre, that take thee much soap, thy iniquity is marked before me, said the Lord God. How canst thou say, I'm not polluted, I'm not gone after Balaam, and thy way is in the valley? Know what thou hast done. Thou hast swift geometry traversing her ways. A wild ass used in the wilderness, and snuffeth up in the wind of her pleasure, and her occasion who can turn her way. All they that seek her will not worry themselves, and her month they shall find her. Withhold thy foot from being withshod, and thy throat from thirst, and thou sayest, there is no hope. No, for I have loved strangers, after them I will go. As a thief ashamed when he is found, so the house of Israel ashamed by their kings, their princes, and their priests, and their prophets. Saying to a stalk, thou art my father, and the stone thou hast brought me forth, but they hast turned their back unto me, and not their face. In the time of their trouble they will say, arise and save us. But what are thy gods that has made thee? Let them arise, and if it can save thee in the time of thy trouble, for according to the number of thy cities and thy gods, O Judah. Wherefore will ye plead with me, where ye had transgressed against me, saith the Lord? In vain I have smitten your children, and ye receive no correction. Your own sword had devoured your prophets like a destroying lion. O generation, ye word of the Lord, I have been a wilderness to Israel, a land of darkness. Wherefore save my people, we are lords, and we have come no more unto thee. Can a maid forget her ornaments, and bride her attire? Yet my people have forgotten the days without number, and the trimmest thou thy way to seek love. Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. Also thy skirts have found the blood of the souls of poor innocents. I have found my secret search, and I put upon all these. Yet thou sayest, I am innocent, because I am innocent. Surely his anger shall turn from me. Behold, I plead thee, because thou sayest, I have not sinned. Why gaddest thou so much to change thy way, thou also should be established of Egypt, as thou ashamed of Assyria? Yeah, thou shalt go forth from him, and thy hands upon thy head. For the Lord hath rejected the covenants, and thou shalt not prosper in them. Okay, that's in Jeremiah chapter 2. Okay. Okay, I know next video, I'll read the book, okay, next video, I'll read Jeremiah chapter 3. Okay, now I gotta go right now. So thank you for watching this video. Bye.